What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Doing a little pop up live before the match game live. Let's see who has come on in. I've made it to Florida for all those wondering. So we are on the location. Danny Dizzle is in here. Hello, Dizzler. Welcome in. I just got Thank you very much, Director Liz. Go live now. Go live. I'm going. Traveling Fools is here. Hello, Traveling Fools. Welcome in. Welcome in. Mona is here. Hello, Mona. Welcome in. Happy Friday to you. Journeys with June and Brady. My Aunt June is here. Aunt June, forgot to text me, Aunt June. I need the peace of mind. Linda is here. Hello, Linda. Listen, Linda. Linda, listen. What in the world, Scott? I know I told you I was gonna take a nap. Well, guess what? Didn't take a nap. Well, I did take a nap earlier, but yeah, this is not that. We're doing a little pop-up live, seeing if you guys are all excited for the match game tonight. Me and I, my Lord, I'm so excited. Gotta keep myself up, honestly, to tell you the truth. This East Coast time zone's kicking my butt. So we gotta keep Captain Controversy up. Otherwise, he's gonna be by 8 o'clock Eastern. That is, by the way. So, hey y'all, Uncle Dave is here. Hey, Uncle Dave. Will G is here. Oh, Will G. Kenneth Bird is also here. Hello, Kenneth. Foodie's Vacation is here. Do you miss us? What do you mean? I haven't had time to miss you guys. I think I've been in all the chats since I've left. So, let's see here. Hi, everyone. Hello to you. Bill is here. Hello, Mr. Bill. Welcome in. Tuber Chat has joined us. Hello, Tuber Chat. Great to see you. I'm getting ready to go into a game, but have fun, my friend. Oh, that's right. A pickleball match for Miss Vicky. I hope you and Jorge win tonight. Let's see. Hello, Carol Walters. Welcome in. Welcome in. I also realized like the StreamYard is or YouTube is doing this thing now where it's showing your whole entire tag. As before, it just came up like Carol Walters, but obviously it's showing the whole name now and the whole tag, so you can actually find the person. So it's at Carol Walters 4952, which is kind of cool. So but obviously, if your your name is just at Carnival Cruise Addicts like it is here, then obviously there'll be no numbers too. Same thing like Elise's Ventures in Cruising. So I don't know. I think I kind of like this little update by StreamYard or YouTube. I don't know. I've seen it on other chats, and I thought it was just like a other people's chat thing. But now that I see it in my chat, I know it's not just a other people's chat thing. So. Denise is here. Hello, Denise. Probably checking in from work. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Friday. There is Greg. Greg is lurking around here. He's here. Greg, you can photobomb my live or come on in. Or we got no plans here too as well. We got nothing. I mean, we're just hanging out, pre-gaming, waiting for our Chinese food. Having a well, this doesn't have any cocktails in it yet. This doesn't have any alcohol in it yet. Greg! There I am. Greg! Hello. We got some peeps up in here. Legacia's here. Hello, Legacia. Welcome in. Welcome in. Who else? Oh, Linda. Linda Lesson. Linda Lesson. Yeah, we are tonight. Let me tell you, we are excited for the match game. It is going to be one for the ages. Get your sausages ready. Get everything ready because Meat and I, they have been excited since Monday, actually. Last Monday. So, yeah. So make sure you guys come out to the match game tonight in about an hour and a half for some crazy, crazy matches. All of our weekly stars, as you see, this guy here is ready to match you guys out there tonight. So let's see. Can't wait to meet Mr. Greg and Michelle. It's getting closer. Danny, you have no idea. Let me tell you, you are in for some surprises, and you are so loved. Let me just tell you that you are so loved by so many. Greg, pre-gaming yet? We said we were gonna wait until Michelle got home.
She'll be here soon.
She will be here soon. However, we could do a shot.
We could do a shot.
We could just do We could do one shot. I mean, we'll do another shot when Michelle gets here.
What kind of a shot?
Hmm.
Let me go hit the bar.
We'll go hit the bar. We're going to do a shot for you guys. So you guys get a shot ready too as well, and we're going to do a little shot with you guys. Shots with Scott. Where's Tanya? Shots with Scott. I'm not drinking the worm yet. Stop it. Texting me, guys. Not drinking the worm yet. I was Greg's way last week. Oh, Mr. Will G.
Oh, really?
Definitely let Greg and Michelle know next time you're out this way, because they love meeting up and meeting all the YouTube personalities.
Sure.
Oh, look at that. So Will G is Will G 7882. I like this. You want to know what? I was against the whole little update, but you want to know what? I really like it. It could be a little confusing, right? Because you see, like, oh, it's somebody new. Will G 7882. It's like, oh wait, that's Will G. So like I could see how it's a little confusing. I forget whose chat I was in before, and they were like, oh, this is a new person, but I think it was like Scott McNeil or something under like a different chat or different name or something like that. So I like it because, you know, a lot of times when you see somebody new in the chat and you go to actually try to find them, that's not their actual channel name, and they got numbers or parentheses or, you know, the little dash mark, and you can't find them. So I like it. Let's see. Headed to Cracker Barrel for dinner, says Danny. And silly me, forgot my headphone case at the hotel, but my mom said, I said to my mom, I want to be back for 8 for the match game. Look at this. Oh, look at this. People are like, no, we got to be back home for the match game. What are we creating out there? We love you guys. We love you guys. You guys really love the match game as much as we do. I'm telling you, we talk about it all week around. We have chats that go on about it, and we get ourselves hyped up. And I'm telling you, we are just as excited as every single one of you every single week. So, okay, a shot of espresso for me. I thought about that too. I think Elisa was like, "Can you do coffee now?" Like, yeah. If I have coffee at 6 o'clock at night or 5 o'clock at night, yeah, I'll be up until next match game. And we're not doing a match game next week, so that means 2 weeks. I will still be up. 5 o'clock coffee for this guy? No. Anyone else worried about the shots for Scott?
Shots for Scott.
Well, worry no more.
In honor of Chris, we're doing a shot of rum. Here's to you, Chris.
Here's to you, Chris, you sausage-loving, ninny-mugging, sausage-licking woodlicker.
That's rum from British Guiana.
That was
British
really good.
Guiana.
That was really good.
That's good stuff. Goes down smooth.
I have to say,
A little bit of a burn.
you know, I have gotten a new appreciation for rum hanging around Chris.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
not that I didn't really like rum. It was never really like my go-to. And I still don't think it's like my go-to, but it definitely hopped up the ranks. You know, like maybe my second or my third go-to.
Well, you know, something to go to.
But it definitely wouldn't have been. That was smooth. The rum that I was drinking with Chris on the Magic, that was smooth. The Bacardi and all that other stuff that you see us drinking the Magic, that's just cheap. You know, it's rum, but it's not really rum. You know, it's like the Bud Light of rum. So,
You're gonna have a drunk Frank.
Drunk Frank.
Frank.
Oh, Will G was in Pompano.
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 Yeah, I know he was down there. I think when he was coming back, he mentioned that.
Shay's Adventures. I think Shay just booked the Ungroup Cruise. Was it Shay? This texted me somebody last night with my memory. I've been flying. I think it was Shay. I'm sorry. Oh my God, we text a lot, Liz. Shit, you don't shut up, huh? Was it? I'm sorry. I'm getting there. Yeah, it was Shay. It was Shay's Adventure. Yeah. And you guys go, what am I talking about with the Ungroup Cruise? What am I talking about? Well, here, I'll show you guys. is why all the rum is gone, and that's why all the rum will be gone on the Ungroup Cruise, because that man will drink it all. So keep your rum away from Chris.
You tell them, Scott.
You tell him. But make sure you book that February 14, 2027 on the Carnival Celebration. You can join this guy. You can join me. You can join Liz. You can join Chris. You can join Scotty J.
Look what time it is. What are you waiting for?
That's right. Book it right now. You can join Shay. You can join BFE. You can join Eddie Lugo Studios and Alice Lugo Studios. You can join Jeremy and Cheryl. You have so many people to join. Foodies Vacation.
Opportunity of a lifetime to meet everybody in one place.
That's right. So book it now. Spots are filling up. I know it's pretty close to full capacity. I think somebody checked on that and let us know. Yeah, it's booking up fast. Not just because of us. I mean, it is a popular sailing too. But make sure you get on that, because if it is sold out, there's nothing we can do, because it's technically not a group cruise. It's an ungroup cruise. You get on any way you can. You book it online yourself. You call a TA. You do whatever you need to do to get yourself on that, because I'm telling you, you are going to start to see all of the videos and the vlogs. You'd be like, I miss that cruise. That's basically what I did with the Booze 1.0. You know, when the Booze 1.0 and I saw all of the content creators, that was kind of like right when I started on the YouTube scene. So it kind of was new a little bit, but man, you do not want to regret not going on the February 14, 2027 Ungroup Cruise. Let me tell you. All right. Let me get back up here. Cracker Barrel. Oh, are Greg and Michelle going on the World America? They are not going on the World America with me. When is your next cruise?
I want to go on that cruise. So our next cruise is in August.
Okay.
Alaska.
Okay. Ooh, that's right. I knew. Duh.
Yes.
Duh.
Yes.
Alaska.
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be
Carnival Spirit.
Amazing. You guys are
newly renovated.
Follow these guys for their vlogs. They're going to have some nice jackets, some nice vlogs. In my hometown of Alaska. I will move there one day, I promise. Let's see. You can change your handle to match your channel name if you want. Yeah. Okay, so I can have a Cruise Life TV, G.
Yeah, well, that's no longer G because I fixed it and sent it back. That was a mistake.
I know.
You can only change it twice within 2 weeks. I had to wait until Monday to change it back.
Oh, Lord. Jen Cohen is here. Hello, Jen Cohen. Welcome in. Hey, there is our very special guest stars tonight. Me and I. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Doing a little, well, this isn't for gaming yet, but we're doing a little project Keep Scotty Up, because, you know, coming from the West Coast, I don't know how you guys do this here. It's 6:32 on the East Coast, and I feel like it's midnight. So, oh my! But we're so excited, and now I'm even more excited because our special guests are here. They have been excited since the beginning of the month, y'all. Let me tell you,
we've been excited.
I could drink coffee at my bedside at midnight and fall asleep while drinking it.
Seriously? You drink too much coffee.
I wish. I could not. Oh my God. When I was younger, I think like in my mid-20s, I could definitely drink coffee and like fall asleep standing up. But now in my mid to late 30s, if I have coffee after 12 or 1 o'clock, forget about it. I ain't going to sleep. Just put me on a 24-hour somewhere. Ain't not gonna happen. What were you?
You did take a nap. And I was almost going to film you taking the nap.
I did take it. I did.
I was this close to like. Okay, I take a picture.
We were watching YouTube, but we were watching, live reruns from earlier this week, and I put my head down. I was just cutting wood. I was out. What were you drinking? We were drinking. What kind of rum was that?
That was from British Guiana. I don't remember, Diablo or something.
It was a nice shot of rum.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Chris actually has a bottle of it at his house.
Warm me up, actually. It was a little cold. Now it's warm.
Felt good, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I usually only drink rum on a cruise ship heading to the Caribbean. I mean, it's probably what Chris started, to tell you the truth, or it's just an easy bottle to, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. And apparently on World America, they have like a tequila guy, they got a rum guy, they got a gin guy, they got like a vodka guy, apparently. So I've been
Okay,
told.
you're making me jealous. You're making me jealous.
Been told. I have to go to the tequila guy. Somebody has a Mary Ellen Dillon. Mary Ellen Dillon, was that your friend, Mary Ellen Dillon? No, I think she was friends with the dancer, the head dancer. Somebody was friends with the tequila guy, and I got to go see the tequila guy on World America. So, did he say it goes down smooth, a little burn? That's what I thought she said. Come back for 8 o'clock for a little more burn. Get your sausages ready, you know. Try Star Rum on the ship. Oh yes, I've had Star Rum. It's actually really good. I like it. I like it as a shot. Actually, she booked it. Yes, she did. She booked it. Whoop 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 whoop. We're gonna have so many people book it. I'm telling you, it's gonna be off the chain. I know Meat and I also have booked it too as well. So they are gonna be on the Ungroup cruise. There are so many of you. We are trying to get Elisa and Chet also on the Ungroup cruise so we can do a conscious cruiser on the sea. So hopefully I'll be able to do all my shows on the sea for that week. Maybe Thirsty Denise and Jimmy. That's 2 years away. So Denise and Jimmy, right? And then Carnival Cruise Addicts and Cruise Life TV. Obviously they'll be there and you guys can play in person for the match game. And then obviously I'll do my podcast maybe on the Lido somewhere on Saturday. And then on Monday, if Chet and Elisa are there, Chet and Elisa are on the Ungroup cruise, then we can also do the Conscious Cruiser on a cruise ship. And then show people what it would be like if, cruiser got to go on some cruises and do some cruise podcasts. I see that maybe being like the future of cruising for vloggers, right? Having some cruise podcasters, right? Kind of feature every day. And obviously there'll be some bigger ones and some smaller ones, right? But imagine, right, you had a cruise, a 5 or a 7 day cruise with 7 different podcasts, right? Of cruising podcasts, kind of maybe stealing this idea from Margaritaville at the Sea, but you had a podcast every day, right? To kind of keep it spicy and interesting. The Weekly Star, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, it's coming together. Whoop, 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 whoop.
You have a very special gift?
This is for you.
Oh, this is for me?
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh.
For me.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, it came to the return department, so I figured I'd give it to you. No shoes this time.
No shoes.
No shoes.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Sneak peek of V and her wardrobe. Now you see where some of the wardrobe comes from. Let's see. I want to book it, and it is okay. I know there are a lot of people waiting for cruise deals too on booking this. So if you're waiting, it is okay. But I do want to say, make sure you're at least looking to see the availability because again, once the cabins sell out, there's nothing unfortunately that we could do. So make sure you're at least looking and you know the availability. And then if it gets super close and you really want to go, make sure you at least put a hold on or a deposit on, and you can, change it at a future date if you want to upgrade to a bigger room or you find a roommate or something like that. So, hello, Scott Travels, or welcome in. It's just a little pre-show to the match game, trying to keep myself up from the jet lag. So, Embarkation Nation is also here. Hello, welcome in. Big Murph's Life, hello, Big Murph's Life, welcome in. Happy Friday to you. Shay, yes, I did. I actually did the quite crazy thing. I flew into MCO. I flew into Orlando, and I took the Brightline train from Orlando to West Palm. Now, I know that is kind of a far stretch to go, but I did that because I got a 30% off on the premium fare for Brightline, which includes all your drinks and all of the food, and 2 hour lounge access before, and obviously my 2.5 hour ride on the train. I got food and drinks and all that other stuff. So for me, it was worth it. And I don't know, something about, I'm superstitious about flying into Miami. So I don't really like flying into Miami. And of course, why not take the bright line if you can take the bright line? So I mean, hey, take the bright line. I love the bright line. I am such an advocate of the bright line. Oh yeah. And okay, so I've been alluding to this that I forgot my captain's hat all day in every chat that I've been in, and I told you I was going to make fun of myself, which I still am going to make fun of myself when we go live. But we have an interim captain's hat because Michelle from Cruise Life TV was able to steal a captain and put them in the closet. I think we probably locked Billy J in the closet, but don't tell him that, okay? And we stole his hat, and look, it's almost like you can't even tell. Wait, I gotta make it crooked. Hold on, I gotta make it crooked. Wait, this way or that way? Yeah, there we go. It's like you can't even tell. Now I look like the gangster captain. Yeah. With the brim up. No, I like it with the brim down. There we go. See?
You go.
Welcome to the game live, Betty. Get ready to meet and I, or meet and you, or you and me. Let's go, baby. I'm not gonna use that intro.
Scott, you want a cocktail?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
What would you like?
Ah, whatever ends up in the glass.
Okay.
Am I asking to be Metzgered, Liz? Am I asking to be Metzgered? Was that just a Metzger request on live? I do love the bright line. I know now for those that are interested in possibly taking the bright line, if you look and you are trying to book, use promo code adventure, or at least try to use promo code adventure, or also Princess 15. Both of those should work to either give you 15% off or 30% off. So try both of those if you're interested in the bright line. So let's see. Exactly. You keep us live. Don't blame me. Scott Smith is here. Hello, Scott Smith. Welcome in, fellow Scott. Drink the mushroom coffee. Oh, you're right. You want to know what, Antune? I literally just took that out of my backpack. I should have honestly brought the mushroom coffee with me. I took it out of the backpack for space. So, J&N Travels is here. Hello, John and Nancy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Just a little pre-match game. You know, I was a little bored, and I was doing one of these on Greg's couch. Oh, I gotta get up. And I honestly fell asleep before at like 1 o'clock. I woke up at 4, and I was so nervous because I woke up and I didn't know what time it was. I didn't know what time zone I was in. I looked at my clock and I saw 4:20 or 4:19, and I got so I was like, oh my God, the match game is in 40 minutes. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, wait, you're in Florida. You're not in Arizona. It doesn't start at 5. It starts at 8 p.m. EST. Okay. So I did get a little nervous there. And then Greg was like, no, it's only 4 o'clock. Oh, a super sticker from Jen Cohen. Thank you very much. It's actually my favorite color. That is my favorite color, like a dark burgundy or brick red. Look, it goes really well with my skin tone. So I love wearing like a maroon shirt. I'm trying to wear Jen's super chat as a shirt. Imagine me in like a maroon burgundy shirt. Let me just tell you. So thank you very much, Jen. That's my favorite color. I'm literally over here trying to wear your super chat as a shirt. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. But okay, let's give her this. The little money dance. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I think I'm less glitchy today too. I think Greg's internet is obviously better than mine. So but let me know too, because I know in the last 2 weeks I've been glitchy. I know some of you have been nice and not said anything, but those who have noticed and have texted me, I noticed too as well. So we are working on it. If you saw last night's stream, Thirsty Thursday with Ren, I think I was a little less glitchy there too as well. I know I glitched a little bit, but I was a little less glitchy. I did restart my my modem, my router, excuse me. I think that worked. So that was a. Exactly. That's what, and I saw myself glitch a little bit, but I don't know if that was just because I was like moving too much. So I am trying to move a little bit. I'm trying to test it. So you guys let me know. Let's see. Ungroup about to be lit. Look at this guy. I see another super chat coming today, dancing in this living room. Hey, 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 hey. Danny's gonna send that to me. Thanks, Danny. She's already on it. Marjorie is here. Hello, Marjorie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Meet Nights as the Ungroup is about to be lit. That's right. It is going to be lit. And here, and the one thing that I do want to say too about the Ungroup, the reason why we're doing the Ungroup, right, is because we want to take the pressure off of feeling like you have to do everything, right? And there may be times during the ungroup where we break off into different groups, right? Where let's just say, Scott and a bunch of people are going to, I don't know, go drunk dunk hunting, right? And there might be 5 or 6 or 10 or whatever of us going drunk dunk hunting, right? And then there might be at the same exact time, and I'm not saying this is going to happen, but it might happen, right? At the same time, Chris and Liz do a slot pull in the casino or something like that, right? And it is okay if a couple groups of us or multiple groups of us go and do different things and then come back and reconvene or even see each other the next day, right? That's the great thing about an ungroup. We all don't have to be together and you don't have to have that social pressure of being like, I missed that event, right? There are going to be big events like let's game or Thirsty Thursday or the Conscious Cruiser Live, right? There will be big events like that. And you can come if you want to, you don't have to. But there will also be little mini events too. And some of them, they could cross over. And you want to know what? You could go to one and then you can leave in between and you can go to the next one. You can do whatever you want. And again, we listen and we don't judge. Okay, that carries outside of the Seawave Lounge. Chris, Liz, Greg, Michelle, myself, we listen and we don't judge. You want to hang out with Greg and Michelle for a half an hour, and then you want to go and hang out with Captain Controversy for a half an hour. Then you want to go see where Chris and Liz are and pulling on the slot machine for a half an hour. Ain't no one going to be like, well, you left my event 30 minutes earlier. You weren't at my slot exchange, or you weren't at the dice rolling competition. Ain't no one going to say anything. Everybody wants you to enjoy your vacation. It's the Ungroup. We're all together. But the goal is for you to enjoy your cruise, right? This is your cruise at the end of it. Let's just see. The Ungroup cruise is gonna be insane. It is. It is. I can't believe how many people have already pre-booked that cruise, and we're a year and a half out. Like what? That's crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to cruise with all y'all too, but I did not know how much y'all wanted to cruise with the match game until we actually put this out. Thanks, Liz. Liz was actually the first one to book and say, hey, let's just do this. And we did it, and 50 of you already sticking at the wall. So crazy. Crazy. Yes, oh for V. Yes, for V. Yeah, for rank. Maybe if you get Greg and Michelle drunk enough tonight on the show, maybe V and Frank will come out. Captain Controversy will be in bed, so you ain't got to worry about that. But I'm looking at Erday. Okay. All right. Let's see. Scott Travels. Eat wings. Yes, I will eat a lot of wings on that ship. Don't you worry. You are not late, Cheryl. Don't worry. This was just a pop-up. So it is still Friday. Okay. The 27th of June. And it is 6:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's a Cheryl check for you. And Cheryl, I'm not lying to you, okay? So you don't have to ask Jeremy, is it really Friday? It's really Friday. And yes, we really do have the match game in about an hour, okay? So don't be late to that one, Miss Cheryl. But you aren't late. Don't worry. Everyone's laughing. I know I'm a little bit behind. I'm sorry. Scott is going to be smashed by 8. No, I don't even have any alcohol right now. Oh, we did. We took one shot, okay? But I took a 4-hour nap, okay? And a little vape break. So we're good. Don't you worry. I did. I'm sorry. You might have to text me later there, Marjorie. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot. You're just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Let's see here, Mr. Andrew Heinrich. Oh, there we go. I like that. What is that? The official? Is that the official name, Andy? I like that. Let's see. Looking forward to it. Whoop whoop. I don't think y'all are ready. I honestly don't think y'all are ready. I'm looking at all the media that I got all set for today. It was already set. I had so much fun making it this whole entire week. Yep, y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. No, I'm not going to spoil anything. No, I'm not going to spoil anything. You guys are just going to have to see that for yourself in an hour. Okay, I was going to spoil it, but I'm not. I'm not going to take that away from me. And I have to see it. All of them, all the work put in, the intro, their intro, the welcome intro, the sausages, the whiteboards, the craziness. It's the match game, baby. Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern. Carnival Cruise Addicts, Cruise Life TV, and a very special guest this week, Meet and I. So join us in the Sea Wave Lounge in about an hour. Because you are my favorite captain. Captain, oh captain. Captain's about to get Metzgered. Well, thank you, Bert.
You're
There you
welcome.
go.
There you go.
Got
No
a
offense.
cherry.
Cheers.
A oh, hold on. We got to do something. We got to do something special. We're going to do a cheers. Definitely cheers. I don't usually do old fashions, but you want to know what, Jimmy? Since I'm old fashioned for you, I'm going to screen record myself. Let me take this down. I'm going to play something for you, Liz and Chris. But there we go. Jimmy, we got an old fashioned Metzger style. All right.
Oh,
Let's try it, Jimmy. Oh, how do you do this, Jimmy? How do you do this? No, it's really not that bad. I had to do the Dwayne. I'm sure Denise heard that and was like, if you've ever seen that video of Dwayne drinking the old fashioned on Carnival for Jimmy, that's kind of like our joke now. I don't do old fashions. This is actually a really good old fashioned. I don't do old fashions. But the running joke is that you have to be like, oh, Jimmy, what are you doing? How do you drink these things?
Gimme.
I'll screen record that and I'll send that down.
Oh, that's what the cherry's for at the end. Wow. That's the thing.
I might like old fashions. I did not travel with my mic, Scott. I am sorry. So you're just hearing the mic from the built-in computer. So sorry. I apologize. I forgot my mic. I forgot a whole bunch of stuff. My captain's hat. I forgot the mic, the match game mic.
I mean, what time did you leave to go to the airport? It must have been like
9:30 my time.
9:30 your time.
So, and I was, of course, Cheryl, close your ears, packing. I was packing up until I left, of course. So yes, I did forget some things, and I was on live with Ren last night, pretty much almost until I left, like an hour and a half after I left. So I took my captain's hat off. I said in my mind, put it in your bag, but guess what? I put it right back on my lava lamp, and guess where it is? Right on the lava lamp. Learn from this guy. You know, when you tell yourself things, right? Don't put mental post-it notes, okay? Those things fall off, okay? Go and put it in your bag. Okay, this is me talking to future me. Let's see. I love the vibe. So needed for a Friday afternoon. Well, thank you very much. I just decided to pop up live to get everybody excited for the match game and keep myself up, to be honest with you. So I won't be on here too much longer, though, so we can have a proper lead up to the match game. So I'll probably end here about 7 o'clock, 7-ish, or so minutes. Let you guys do some wee and have some dinner and stuff like that. I don't want to steal all your time. You're already going to spend another hour with us. So, but I appreciate all of you. I love all of you guys. I really want to find out how to clip videos. You give us so much content possibility as Shovel does. Yes. So honestly, to tell you the truth, it's no big secret, right? I'm not gatekeeping, right? I want you, all of you, right? The new creators and the older creators that are already on the scene. I want everybody, right, to have that creativity spark and that creativity bubble, right? So I'm not gatekeeping any of the things that I do, or any of the editing tips that I do, or any of the techniques or softwares that I do. So if you guys have any questions about anything that you see on my channel that you would like to use on your channel in your own way, just message me. I'm very approachable. And I will tell you right now, the way that I clip my videos now, I do have a an iPhone. Okay, so for example, I will pull this down here, and I will go to this little button right there. This one right there. That is screen record. So when I hit that, in three seconds, it records my screen. Now, when it does record, I will have to say, it usually records like this. This is go live together when they all watched out. So it usually goes like this, right? And you can't obviously put that up there, right? Because you really just want this, the picture, right? So what I would do is you have to use the crop to go down and crop it. And let me show you, right? And this is a picture, but it works the same exact way for videos, okay? And then you crop it out like this, sorry, right? And then I just hit, let's just say I hit save. I'll end up deleting this because I don't need this, but I just wanted to send that to them that they went blank this morning. But then, see, right? Then I load that into Canva, and then I share this, right? So now there's no YouTube on the bottom, or there's no play button, or right, or whatever. And obviously, the things that I use are not, the things that I screen record aren't normally my original content, unless I'm doing something with Cheryl or something like that, right? That is Cheryl, but I'm putting that into a commercial or something, so that becomes kind of my original content. But when I'm clipping things like Meat and Eyes, their intros, or Scratching Pete's intro, or Linda's intro, or a picture from Linda's YouTube or something like that, that is technically not my original content. But obviously, those content creators are coming on the show to be guests. So unless they were to tell YouTube or something like that, like, Controversial Cruising used my intro on his show, right? Then obviously YouTube would come back and flag me. But I know, since obviously all of the guests on the show have agreed to be guests, I know that it's kind of like a promo piece for them, right? Because you see a little bit of their intro, right? See what they do. And that's the reason why I do it. And then you can go over to their channel, right? I.e., Meat and I, or Scratching Pete, or anybody else that we've had on Living Large Without Crew, any of the other guests that we've had on Portholes and Pixie Does. I mean, I can go through all of the content creators that we've had, YFC, and I do that, right? So you guys can find channels that are new, and maybe they're not new. Maybe they've been around for a really long time, and maybe you just haven't been able to connect with them, right? And then that's why I do it, to show appreciation for the creativity of the creators, right? And I've said this for a while now, right? I think the creativity spark for some creators have kind of like gone out the window, right? And we've kind of relied on AI. And I don't mean to go down a rabbit hole. I said I was only going to be on here for another 7 minutes, but I think we might be relying as humans on AI just a little bit too much, right? It's a tool. It's not like a, hey, let's change my YouTube channel to AI, because now I can just click and say, hey, drunken sailor with a sausage hanging out of his mouth, saying Greg from Cruise Life TV. Oh, look at that. And then you just pop it up as, like that's, there's no creativity in that. Like, I get it. You have to go into a site and you got to say, spell Greg from Cruise Life TV, make the duck's bill pink. Like, I get it, right? But there's no like creativity there. So I think the creativity kind of had been hindered by AI and not being able to use it as a tool. Kind of people are like relying on it. So I really, really love to see when creators go out of their realm, not out of their realm. I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. I like to see creators go up and above. That's the word that I want to say, and create their own media, right? Their own intros, right? Their own bumper, right? I'll use Jimmy from the Astute Tourist, right? His coffee talk in the morning, daily, not daily coffee talk. Oh my God, Cup of Joe live, excuse me. Okay, he's got all his original bumpers, right? And they were all made by Jimmy. The coffee bumper, okay, the This Days in History bumper, they were all made by Jimmy, right? And yes, he does use them on every show, but that was made by Jimmy, and that was created by Bob Ross with a gorilla. Is this a Sasquatch commercial? I canceled my subscription like in March. Stop trying to sell me soap bars, okay? It was a good price, honestly. 3 for $27 for Dr. Squash. Pretty good. Not a sponsor yet, but yeah. Okay, so I did. Don't get me wrong. I use AI, and you'll see little drips of AI, but it's a tool. It's a tool. So, but yeah, Linda, if you need help, I'm sorry I went down a rabbit hole. Linda, if you need help clipping videos, I will most certainly help you. Oh my God, Embarkation Nation became a new member. Hold on, I need to play some stuff. I need to play one for Liz and Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts. They sent a $5 over chat. Let's give this a one. Liz, you are the best. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Love the vibe. Oh, I need it for a Friday afternoon. That's where I left off. Yes, thank you very much, Embarkation Nation. Now, Embarkation has become a new member. Thank you very much. Let's do the new member. Where's the new membership? Let's roll it. There we go. New member. That's right. Scott Travel says, "Would you go on it? I would go on a theme cruise in the 80s or 90s. I would go on
I
either.
would love to go on one of those.
Either. I am an 88 baby, so I still consider myself an 80s baby. But I grew up in the 90s, so I love 80s music and I love everything 90s, from TV to music to comics to all of it. All of it. I am an 80s, 90s baby at heart, for sure. So many choices, right? Jen? So many choices. Date of this group cruise and line. So it is going to be February 14th, 2027 on the Carnival Celebration out of Miami. Again, that is February 14th, 2027, Valentine's Day of 2027. And this is going to be the ungroup cruise on the Carnival Celebration out of Miami. Book however you want to get on that ship, Scott, you get on that ship. I know you'll be there. Cruising is fun anytime. Thanks. I'm just excited to meet. I am too. I'm excited to meet all of the creators, especially when I met you first in person, Cheryl, on the Paradise. We had so much fun together. The poles were not ready. And man, I cannot wait until the celebration cruise. You and I are going to be dancing on poles till the sun comes up. Don't you worry. There's going to be super chats galore. Eddie is going to be glued like this, because we're just going to be dancing on every pole. And yes, Cheryl, I will hold up your elbows because I'm more wholesome than Zach. That's right. I'm more wholesome than Zach. Mona just booked the cruise. Liz already probably added you to the list because I'm so far behind. But Liz, add Mona to the list. Mossy 777. She was already a possible heavy yes. And I think this is like the Instagram thing I say, you got to get in front of you guys 7 or 8 times. And now the people that have seen the promos 7 or 8 times on Vicky's or on PK's or on mine or on Scotty's, guess what? 8 times. And Mona just booked the cruise. Does Captain Controversy know marketing, or just Captain Controversy know marketing? Just saying. You guys are not going to want to miss that cruise. What bourbon? Oh, what bourbon?
Oh, I think it's Redemption.
Redemption.
I have to check with Michelle. They barking.
The tongue's already coming out. It's not 8 o'clock yet. Doing the Dwayne. Yes, I know you've seen that video. I have to get it from Denise. I have it somewhere on my phone.
Right?
No, where Dwayne did the tasting of the old fashioned on the Carnival. I forget what ship it was, the Carnival, but it was a funny video. Let's see here. Yes, ma'am. Bring on the tequila and the rum punch. I love that. Scott Smith, yes, it is February 14, 2027 on the Carnival Celebration. Ooh, Scott Smith is now interested. I love it. Hello, Mr. Aaron Smith. Welcome in. Kimberly LaBelle is also here. Hello, Kimberly. Travels with PMB. Hello, Paul. Whoops. Yes, please go and grab some dinner. I'm going to let everybody go here once I get down to the bottom here. Dwayne will live in forever in infamy. Yes, he definitely will. Oh, I just got done rewatching last week's Mad Lib story of Chris. Oh, that was such a great story. Yeah, Greg did such a great job on that. He really did. Greg, Danny, they were kind of the producers and directors of that whole thing. Danny obviously organized it all, and then Greg put it all together.
Wrote
So,
the story.
and yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, and we have to make sure we play Tanya's bonus footage from tonight.
Well, but it was in there last week, but it just didn't have her little name on the bottom like everybody had the flat. So her name wasn't flashed on the screen.
Got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
We
Let's
replay
see.
it.
Yeah, we definitely did.
Mhm.
We'll replay that little section. Lessons from Scotty. Thank you very much. I'm not up here professing that I'm any kind of professional or expert, right?
You're a professional.
Right? But I do this 7 days a week, and I'm in a lot of chats. And like I said, I really like to see the creators that create things, right? And go out and create bumpers and media and pictures, right? And things that they're talking about that go with the topic that they're talking about. Not this because I have a topic, but you guys know what I'm saying, right? So I think as a society, we're just relying on AI just a little bit too much. It's a great tool, but again, a tool is only a tool in a toolbox. It's not the whole box. Okay, it's not the whole box. Let's see. I love the potty break, and I come back to see myself. Yeah, Cheryl. Well, now you get a good helping of what happens to me in the morning. I'm cooking my eggs in the morning, and I hear Scott from Controversial Cruise, and I'm like, damn it, I didn't even flip my egg yet, and Cheryl's already saying my name. I love it. Don't get it twisted. I love it, Cheryl. Let's see here, and yes, Cheryl, expect to see that again tonight. So. Anne is here. Hello, Anne. Welcome in. Hope you join us on the game in 55 minutes. 55 minutes. Yes, 90s hip hop is great. It is 110%. Kimberly Lavelle, Marjorie cannot wait to meet you. Whoop, whoop. Yes, 87 and 80. Oh, I'm right in the middle of Embarkation Nation. Embarkation Nation sandwich. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 87, 88, 89. Oh, love that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hello, TJ's Destination. Welcome in. Yes, always up close and personal. I definitely will hug Richard for sure, without a doubt. Well, I don't know if I can get my arms around that man, but I'll try and to. Let's see here. Najuma's here. Hello, Najuma. Welcome in. Hello, Amelia. Welcome in. Great to have you back. Yes, you guys will have me back in about 55 minutes for the match game. I have gotten myself all the way down to the bottom of the chat. I appreciate all of the pregame love. I appreciate all of the wonderful super chats. I appreciate all of you hanging out with me for this 50 minutes of a pregame match game show and a little bit of talk. But I am going to go finish my pregame cocktail. We're going to have a little eats before the match game, and I will see you right back here in an hour in the Seawave Lounge with Carnival Cruise Addicts, Cruise Life TV, and our very special guest, me and I. So do not miss it here in about an hour's time, 54 minutes from now in the Seawave Lounge, right back on any three of our pages, Carnival Cruise Addicts, Cruise Life TV, or myself. You can find the live, and you will find our big guest star here. Big guest star shining so bright in the Seawave Lounge. You can see it right now. Me and I, award-winning, baby, award-winning. Not just them, but they have made so many in the YouTube space, including myself and Mr. Bill, award winners too. So you aren't going to want to miss it. I will see you guys in 55 minutes. Love you all. See you later. Bye. Damn it. Oh, there it is. Bye, guys. Bye. Say goodbye.